Good morning or afternoon or midnight, wherever you are. Good morning, afternoon, or midnight. I just woke up. It is 8:42, as you can tell. Well, my alarm says that, but on my phone it's 8:41, so I'm guessing it's... This is going to be part 2 of what if Deku had Asta's power. I think that's what I called it. Alright. And, wait, no, this is what if Deku was cheated on, but his power is Asta's, you know? Yeah. Don't mind that. So yeah. The last part I left off at was, hold up, I need to check. I forgot where we left off at. Okay, so where I left off is that you left as his office. Okay. And yeah. Let's say, because what's J already happened, so, but Deku was not in that class that day, so he doesn't know anything about Nova and stuff. Actually, no, let's say that, he was in the USJ. He was just helping students get out. So they think he's like a type of rescue hero. But soon he's going to be a rescue and attack hero. Right? And I'm trying to think of a teacher that could just teach him on his own. Oh, and one of the comments said that I should add Black Book characters. I am going to, because that would be pretty fun to add. So the characters I'm going to add, let's say, are Luck, Magma, Noel, I guess. Yeah, let's just say Noel. Can't add Asta, sadly. Oh, I can make it like a Sun Asta or something if you guys want. But let's say Luck, Magma, Noel, and Charmy. Yeah. So, let's say that it was a new day and they transferred into that class. Into Deku's class. Okay. And, let's say that they see Deku's magic and they're like, ooh, cool. And Luck is still like Luck, so he wants to fight him to see how strong he is. And Ida's like, no, this is not prohibited. And he's like, aw. And he asks us, why is everyone not talking to you so much? And he explains what happened. And Luck is just mad at him. He's like, yep, not gonna talk to you ever again. And he walks off. Because he didn't like how he just said that with confidence. Said that, because he said that with confidence. He didn't care. So, yeah. Let's say class was over and Luck, Charmy, and Noel and Magma went up to Deku and said, do you want to train with us soon? Later. And he said, yeah, sure, why not? Right? He's like, if it gets me over with stuff, sure. Because he's like, I have nothing else to do, so why not? So they start training, and Magma shows off his abilities and stuff, right? Deku's like taking note. He's like, okay, so I could probably counter it by doing this and this, like how Deku is. And then Luck shows, and he's like, okay, so electricity type of kind of quirk. It's kind of like mine in a double form of his. You can make it. Okay. Magma, you know, it'd be cool if like Magma could use like a devil type of form of his fire in a way, kind of, if you know what I'm talking about. Probably some of you guys don't, so yeah. Let's say then Charmy shows off, and when he eats, he gets like super, he's like not tired, he's super strong now, like He could do any, like, he lifts, let's say, 300 pounds when that happened. So he's pretty strong right now when he ate that. So yeah, let's say then they start heading back to the dorms, and Mina takes Deku aside and starts talking to him. Oh, and if you guys want me to change Deku Mina, please tell me. I will, if wanted. So yeah, if want me to, please tell. So she takes him aside and says, "How did you get over it so fast?" Right? Because she's still mad about Ida, and now he's back. She's like can't really stable herself that much around him or the Roki and stuff like that. He's like, "Oh, I'm not over it," and Mina's shocked. He's like, "But how are you so happy?" He's like, "It's because it's just a thing I have to do. It's a type of way I will try to get over it with, but I kind of can't. It's hard to get over with this stuff." He's like, "Just try to find someone new. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry." And walks off and heads to bed. Say the next morning, they're going back to the USJ. Now, let's say, as it always says about the sports festival, right? And it's gonna be next week, right? And everyone's like, "What, next week? We need all train hard then." He's like, "Yes, that means you all could leave my class and start training on your quirks, but I will have to supervise you and stuff." So they go down to that gym area, and they're working on ultimate moves and stuff like that also now. And let's say he's like, "Okay, use your quirk and use your ultimate moves. Deku, you're gonna have to start trying out your quirk and using ultimate moves." So yeah, and I will be watching you more than them. There's other teachers. Let's say Midnight's also here, and Vladkin, right? Let's say Bakugo, like how he did to Almate when he lost his ability with his AP shot, right? Let's say he broke it again and the boulder was trying to fall on him. Because last time it happened, Almate just crushed it. But last time but now let's say that it's the second year, so he did lose his power. Oh, tell me who you guys want me to give One for All to, okay? Because I didn't give it to Deku, as you can tell. And Deku was not even paying attention, and then he felt a key, because Asta taught him about key. And he transformed without knowing and sliced it. And then went back to his position and got out of the form and started training on his swords again. With and let's say he's doing like Zoro's weights, like when he's swinging with weights. Let's say he's doing 5,000 swings, and everyone sees this, so they see him like sweating like a goat. If you like a god, okay, let's just a god. Let's just say they see him sweating like badly, and they see him like muscular, how muscular he is, and he's shirtless and stuff. Girls are blushing, the boys are kind of jealous, and it's like, oh, so that's what ladies are into, right? So he's all like, hee, now I know what I'm doing now, right? And Deku's not paying attention to Mineta, not now, not right now. Sorry about that stutter. So yeah. Um, oh, sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Oh, I've been doing this for 9 minutes. Right, so He's working, and everyone sees this. All Might and Midnight and everyone else that was there were shocked about that. And they all run up to him and says, "What was that? That was like your form that you did when you whooped Todoroki and Ida's asses." And they heard that, so they both blitzed over there and tried to fight Deku again. Izawa didn't stop. No one tried to stop them because they were still on the ground. And Deku just got out his, because Todoroki was about to use his ice and fire. No, his fire. Lux sees this, Charmy, and all of them see this. And, hold up, let me show you what I'm talking about. A... Oh, shit. Let's say that they did this. Charmy launched Magma and Luck and Noel at Todoroki, and they did this. Ida was behind them, and they didn't see this, right? So he still charged on it and started still trying to attack, right? And then Deku pulls out his sword and smacks him away. Noelle was shocked, and she was kind of blushing about it now, right? And then he starts pulling out another sword, and it's harder, let's say, because he's not at that limit yet. And he's just trying to go past it, seeing if he could still go in his demon form with it. He goes in his demon form for, let's say, 3 minutes, right? And then it disappears. But if he was just using one regular sword, he could use it for, so I said 3 minutes. Let's say he could use it for 3 hours. But if he was just using his form just to get away or just try to dodge and stuff, he could use it for, let's say, 5 hours. Yeah. Eventually he'll be able to use it whenever he wants to. And Charmy sees this, and she starts working with him, right? So now oh shit. Ooh, maybe I should add to this. Maybe. You tell me, guys. Yeah, comment down below if you want me to add And let's say that he kind of looked like this. Like, he doesn't have 2 wings. He looks like this. Right, but his sword is different. Let's say it's like a... let me see if I can find it. Actually, no, it's like that. No, it's like this blade right here. You see it's like glowing. Yeah, it's that type of blade out instead. So yeah, he's trying to master holding 2 swords. He's not gonna try at all to hold 3 because he's not Zoro. And not this. What if? Yeah, at least. Oh yeah. Let's just say if you guys want me to add like a different anime character, like from different animes, please tell me to let me add them, because I will if you guys really want me to. And I can make them major to the story. Like if it's a swordsman, it could train us or Deku. Tell me, I could add him. Like Zoro, like Deku's gonna go in hella training for a fucking while. So yeah. So let's say Todoroki hits Noel off of him, and Deku sees this, and he goes into his demon form again. But this time it was with 1 sword again, and it's his, let's say it's a katana this time. Yeah, a katana came out. And he just volted for him. He starts slicing at him. Ozawa tries to erase it. It doesn't work. It erased Todoroki's though. Noel calmed him down by spraying water at him and saying, "I'm okay." But when he was done, Todoroki was like, had cuts on his arm. Not fatal, just scratches. So yeah. Teachers all ran to Todoroki to see if he was okay. All Might ran to him and said thanks, but that was kind of too far. It's like, oh, too far for a girl that just got hit by a boy that was trying to attack me. Yeah, that's way too far. Smart move, All Might. And he just walks out of there. He doesn't give a fuck. Still shirtless, still, like, sweating. The girls are still blushing. Noelle's blushing like a bitch. Charmy's kind of blushing. No, Charmy's blushing. Magma's like, damn, he's ripped. And so is Luck. So they ran off with him, right? And this is gonna be the start of the Black Bulls, right? And they named, like, they're like, hey, you want to make a group, I guess. He's like, yeah. Who wants to be the captain of it? He's like, you. And they all say you because they know that he's stronger. He will be stronger than them very soon. Because let's say Noelle has her Valkyrie, Magma can use more of his fire, right? And Luck has his electric, like he could use his electricity and form it into armor type, if you know what I'm talking about. So yeah. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, they're just called the Black Bulls. Let's say lunch happens, and Ida just went to the recovery girl, got healed, and went back to school class. Let's say Uraka, Todoroki, and Ida are still dating, and let's say Mina joined the Black Bulls, and they just gave her like the robe, because let's say they asked Momo if they could make robes for them, right? Right, and she said yeah. So she made them robes, like 50 types of robes, just in case people want to join. Right, Mina joined, she's wearing the robe. He just like, oh, you should not be wearing that. Mina bitch slaps him, right, with acid, and he's like, in his cheek has like a really bad red spot now. She's like, oh, that's not allowed, bitch, you fucking cheated on me, right? And she's going all out on him. Then then, let's say he wants to change his name to Asta, so I'm gonna call him Asta. Asta just grabs her shoulder and says, calm, it's okay. Just let it out, right? And she starts crying on him. Everyone sees this. They see how bitch of an Ida is now, right? And so Ida's pissed now. Uraka's pissed. Let's say the people that are pissed at Deku is Monoma, Uraka, Todoroki, Ida. Yeah, Dinky, I guess. Yeah, Dinky, because he thinks, oh, he went way too far, right? Like, I get that they cheated on you and him. Like, you guys could have just had an argument, been over with it, but you went way too far, dude, right? And, I'm trying to think of someone else. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, let's say, let's say the next day, this is going to be very important. I'm going to enjoy having him. The next two Black Bull characters that joined was Finrold and what's the witch? The witch is Midnight Sun, or is the elves, right? I think I'm gonna add them, and they're gonna be joining up with the League of Villains for the next USJ attack, right? So yeah, that happens, and yeah, he's working with the katana, right? And he says dimension slash, and it just cuts, let's say, 50 trees in a row. But it kept going, but he stopped it when he said stop, right? Because he was about to slice a whole entire building in half, and like 3 families. So he said stop right when he got done with 50 trees, and then he's like, well, I guess we got firewood. He picks up all the firewood in like let's say 30 times. Like he went 30 trips to get wood and stuff, and he made it evenly for people to just grab it and stuff. Everyone sees this, and everyone's like, wow, he's progressed. And let's say that he went to his room to take a shower and stuff because he was sweating like a dog, right? Some girls were gonna ask him out and stuff. Some girls were gonna ask about his powers. Or Raka wanted to just kind of see if she could get back with him, right? Cheat on Todoroki and Ida now, like a little whore brick she is. He didn't answer because he was still in the shower. He's like, hold on, I'll be in there. I'll be there soon. Please wait, right? Rocket doesn't care. She walks in, right, and she starts going to the bathroom. She says, Deku-kun, and when he heard that, he stopped the shower. He pulled out his head, right, and all she saw was his eyes red. Yeah, because now he dyed his hair white, and he has the bandana, but he doesn't have it on. But he just sees his eyes red. Because he's, like, wants to go into demon form, but he doesn't have his grimoire, like, on him, and because it's wet. Now, let's say that his grimoire is, like, floating outside the shower a little bit. Like, she knows what's going to happen. Then she left. Like, and then she just waited like everyone else did. He came out, let's say, with shorts on, but without a shirt, and had his bandana on. He said, "What's up? What you guys need?" And all the girls just dropped with nosebleeds. Noelle and Charmy was there, and there was Vanessa, because she was also going to think about we could work together with Finrod, right? Finrod was like, "Damn, all these little short." He's like, "Damn, my dude is getting all the girls. I kind of want to be like him." Right? Let's say the only person that likes Finrod is... Let's say that Finrod just started dating Tsuyu. So yeah, the Tsuyu still does bleeding, and she says, "Sorry, please don't break up with me." He's like, "I won't. I let her nosebleed too. That my dude's ripped." Right? So yeah, they all come in. Some explain what's going on. Like, because they think that they could go with them with their problems, and they were right, because Deku was like, "Oh, come here." He hugs them and says it's okay, how to a way to get over it, just ignore it if they keep, like, say, um, um, Momo had, like, a problem with her parents, and now they are, like, hitting her every time they come, like, she visits. He's like, okay, just ignore them if they keep calling about, like, school and stuff, just ignore them. They hit you, just grip onto this and just say my name quietly and I'll come, okay? Right? Because let's say he has a teleportation ability now, okay? I don't think he has one in the manga or anime. So yeah. Well, so yeah. And let's say everyone leaves and some of the girls confess. Deku's like, I need time to think about that. Right? He says that to everyone that said that. Now, the girls that said that are staring at each other and it's like, will he take will he take some of us? Will he take all of us? Or will he just take me? Right? And let's say the people that asked him out was Mina, Noelle, um, Momo, Yatsuratsu, Haragiri, and when Uraka said, "Do you want to get back together?" all the girls stopped what they were doing and looked at her, and Deku just said, "No, now leave." Right? And he keeps talking with the girls. Right? She's like, "Oh, my heart." Right? He's like, "Okay." And then later on, after he was when he was about to talk to Vanessa and Finral, right? And let's just say you talked about her problem. Finral was also helping her with that, and he was wanting to ask Deku if he has a way I could help her. If he helps, and he's like, "Is that all you need, Finral?" He's like, "No, I'm also here with Vanessa about something." Right? So he was like, is he trying to cheat on me? Right? But the time she knows Finral, she knows that what it, right? So she leaves, goes to her room, sleeps. Right? I don't know why I just said that. But yeah, they explain how they might be able to use powers together, and he's like, "Okay, I think tomorrow, next week's are, since you guys just joined, you guys can't do the sports festival today." Actually, no. Let's say they did it to a month now. Okay, so it's a week and a month, or it's just a month now. Because yesterday was supposed to be the sports festival. But let's just say that moment that they all got an email about, nope, you guys are having the sports festival in 1 month because of security reasons, right? Hold on. Okay, so yeah. They're like, okay, sure. Tomorrow we're probably training then. Yeah. We have the whole month of training. That's what, was always said. They're like, okay. Right? So let's say the next morning, they head to class, and let's say Kendo goes up to him and asks him out. He's like, right, all flustered and stuff. He's trying to think because Vanessa still asked him out, right, and she didn't get a response either. So he says almost every girl asked him out yesterday, and he been like this since that. He said he got to think about it, so he'll probably think about it. And Kendo's like, I can believe you, right? And let's say Kendo just joined them, right? Just went with them to go train. Because let's say Kendo replaced Mineta. No, I have to keep Mineta. Haragiri. Okay, Haragiri's in class 1B, let's say. Because if you guys ask how is she even in the school, I actually know. Because I'm pretty sure she helped with rescue points and because there's a lot more teachers than they show in the class in the school in the show. So I think there's a teacher that I could see her helping students for rescue points. So yeah. If not, I have no clue how she got in. Yeah, seduce knows it. Who knows? So yeah. Let's say that they all go together, and Vanessa wraps strings around him, and he feels this. He's like, "Okay, what are you doing?" And then Finrod opens a portal, right? And he's like, "Oh, I see what you're doing." Right? He opens a portal. He goes, but Asta goes into his demon form this time. No, he goes into his regular form, just with the sword. Kendo thinks, oh, it's his ability sword, right? Because she was confused also, because she always thought that he was just, was a support hero, right? Because they thought that he had no quirk still, but because everyone not everyone, just some people bullied him in class 1B, like Tetsu, let's say. Let's say Kirishima came by too, and he's just watching them, work together in sync. Right, because let's say they asked Kendo to try to hit Asta, because let's say he changed his name to that now. Everyone likes it. The girls are hella like it because they think that they might date him eventually. Your guys' choice, right? So yeah, Todoroki, Uraka, Ida hates it. Oh, you should still Deku. You should just change his name to Deku, right? Everyone's still ignoring them. So yeah. Let's say Shinso came by, and yeah, No, okay, in this universe, because it's a college still, I remember saying that. Like, let's say Class 1B and Class 1A classes are combined in a way. Like, they're just combined if they're training. So Sincho comes by. He's also trying to, like, he's trying to keep up with them teleporting and pulling them back and stuff. Because he wants to keep training on how Zawa taught him in them. Because I'm spoiling that. It's always been teaching Shinso. So yeah, I swear, if you don't watch YouTube about MHA, well, so yeah, like if it's not wrong if you don't. I'm just really surprised, because there's a lot of people that do. So yeah, not crap. What I do? Okay. No. Let's say that he goes into this. Not the tattoo appears, but let's say he just has his let's say that he was shirtless again, so Kendo and Vanessa were blushing like a bitch again. Not in like a rude way when I say bitch, I mean like they were just blushing like hell bad. No, let's say he wasn't shirtless. He just had this on. Yeah, he had that on. He went to that form with his lightest sword he had. So he started bolting even faster. Vanessa had to keep up now. Finrold had to keep up with portals, and let's say that was like the limit that they both could do with him. So they both like are exhausted. He's also exhausted because he's the one that was like trying to get through, trying to dodge Kendo and stuff, right? And let's say at the end they see this when he went down on his knee. They saw this. Might want to let me click on it. Hold up. Let's see if this one. Yeah, they saw this behind him. They're like, Deku, what is that behind you? He looks. He doesn't see anything. He's like, what do you mean? And let's say when, like, Deku can't see it unless he's in his mindscape. And let's say that, I'm pretty sure Kirsch, no. I'm trying to remember who it was that actually knows about it. Let's see, hold up. I'm trying to think. I know Mina was one. I gotta think. Hold up. I'll tell about it later. And let's just say he makes a dumb excuse and say, well, oh, his quirk is Grimoire, and inside this Grimoire is a devil, right? The devil's pissed, like he said, I'm a devil. He's like, no, he says, it's kind of like a parasite to this quirk. He's like, parasite, and boom, he goes unconscious. Everyone rushes to him, right? The girls are first, because it's the girls, right? And when he's there, he's like, why? I wasn't even tired of shit. And they just see the devil, like, grinning. Like, so I'm a parasite, I see. He's like, whoa, what do you want me to say? Right? He's, like, laughing about it, too. He's like, right? And the devil just beats his ass. Like, he just starts going at him. Like, I'm not a parasite, you son of a fucking bitch. Right, so, yeah, that happens. They take him to Recovery Girl. And they just say, oh, he was exhausted. Because Recovery Girl doesn't even know what the fuck happened. Excuse me. But yeah, he wakes up once they get there, he's like, oh shit, what the fuck happened to me? And he actually knows what happened. He's like, what the hell? And they're like, oh, you went unconscious after. Yeah, just after stuff, I guess. Right? So yeah. Let's say Mina is going back, just checking on Deku. I mean, Asta. Yeah, Asta. If I say Deku on accident, I really do mean Asta, I guess. Just remember, Asta is Deku's name now. So yeah, let's say that they've been training, and the sports festival is going to be different now. The teachers have seen, like, different, like, all these students working together and making, like, team-ups with them. So they're like, okay. And they put them all in teams. So let's say in Asta's team, it's because it's going to be up to 10 people in their team. Okay, so their members are going to be, for Asta is Asta, obviously, Mina, Noelle, Magma, Luck, Vanessa, Finrold, let's say Kirishima. I need two more. Kirishima. Tokiami. Wait, hold on. Let me re-say this. Asta, Mina, Noelle, Vanessa, Finrod, Charmy. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. No, Asta / Deku, Mina, Noelle, Charmy, Luck, Magma, Finrod, Kirishima, Tokiami, and I need one more. Let's just say Sincho. Yeah, Sincho. Sincho. God damn, I can't say his name right. Fuck. So yeah. They're all on our team, and they're all confused, like, this is different from last year. And let's say that the Vanessa and all of them know that this is different too, so they're all confused, like, how this is gonna work. And they say, now this is gonna be like a type of battle royale, and everyone's like, oh God, no. And everyone's like, oh yes, so now I get to show I'm stronger than this person, right? Let's say they had like little rivalries. Let's say that Deku's and actually puts everyone that was in his group, because like Mina, Magma, and Luck were already in the Black Bulls. And let's say he puts and he sees if they want to join. He goes to himself first and says, do you want to be part of my group? He's like, what's your group called? He's like, the Black Bulls. He's like, yeah, sure, why not? Then he becomes a member, right? He goes to Finrod and Vanessa. He's like, yeah, join? He's like, yeah. Let's say, wait, who do I add also? Hold up. I'm trying to think who else I added. I added Shinso. Okay, let's say Kirishima's not in, but Suyu is, because Finrod. Right? And Suyu says, yeah, sure. Is Finrod in it? He's like, yeah, of course. He's like, yeah, sure then. Right? Let's say I got Asta. Oh, Noelle. I think I already got. But if not, Noelle's already won. Mina's already won. Finrod already is won. Magma, Luck, Vanessa, Tokiami joined, Shinso joined, Tsuyu joined, right? So they're all in it. Let's say in like the slut group, if slut is Uraka, is Uraka, Ida, not Kirishima, Todoroki. I don't know why I didn't think about his name. Uraka, Ida, Todoroki, Kaminari, Monoma, and let's say that Soji. Let's say it's just different. No, oh, dang it. Now I gotta lessen it because I won't remember everyone's team. Okay, let's just say this. Asta is in a group with Mina, Shinso, okay, this is how it's gonna work. It's just people that have been working with lately, so I think I might need a paper to write down who's in whose team. So it's gonna be Asta and one. Let's say that they were just doing group leaders for teams, because there's gonna be two teams, a defense stage and an attack stage. This is gonna take a 4-day event, right? And everyone's like, okay, so we have no school for 4 days then, right? And they're like, yeah, 2 days is defense for one team and 2 days are attack for a team, and then it'll switch. 2 days for attack and then 2 days for defense, okay? And they're like, yeah. So let's say that Asta / Deku, like, takes first pick, and because they all know why. And they're like, who cares? And he picks, let's say he first picks Vanessa, right? And Rocket doesn't know about Finrod, Vanessa, and Kendo working together, so she just chooses Todoroki and Ida, because she just said Todoroki and Ida, right? And she's like, okay. He's like, since you have 2, I have 1, I guess I just need to pick one more person to be even real quick. He says Finrod, and like they're all smirking about it, like, okay, now we need 2 more people in this group, right? And let's say Ruckus says Kaminari, and they are all happy. They said Kendo. Like, now they're just smiling. Now Uruk is scared, like, oh no, these people have been working together. Who else has been going with them lately? They see Mina, and they think, oh, it's Mina. So they say Mina, right? And Mina's pissed at this. She's like, oh my fucking god, really? Why did you guys have to smile about this shit? And they think, well, sorry. Oh, like, no, fuck. And then they say, Shinzo. And they're like, oh, shit. They say, no, not Mina. Take that slut out. And when they heard that, honestly got pissed. Slash Deku. He smacks Uraka and goes back and he says, Mina, not a slut. Right? And then, let's say everyone else just joined Uraka's. Because let's say everyone that was in Black Bulls went to that group. To Suyu, right? And everyone else went to their team, to Uraka's team, because they know how powerful Deku is. But now, since they have a better group, yeah. So I'm gonna do this for these next few videos. I'm gonna do 2 videos that are on for the defense stage, right? And then another 2 for attack stage, right? So yeah. This is where I'm gonna end it. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.